يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا.
In October of 2013, a book by Professor John Andrew Morrow appeared entitled The Covenants of the Prophet Muhammad with the Christians of the World. The covenants of the Prophet with various Christian communities, which Professor Morrow has rediscovered in obscure monasteries and collections and sometimes newly translated, also providing powerful arguments for their validity, uniformly state that Muslims are not to attack peaceful Christian communities, rob them, stop churches from being repaired, tear down churches to build mosques, prevent their Christian wives from going to church and taking spiritual direction from Christian priests and elders, etc. On the contrary, the Prophet commands Muslims to actively protect these communities until the end of the world. In order to publicize this book, an initiative has been started, the Covenants Initiative, which invites Muslims to subscribe to the theory that these covenants are legally binding upon them today. The heart of the Covenants Initiative is in the following declaration.
We, the undersigned, hold ourselves bound by the spirit and the letter of the covenants of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, with the Christians of the world, and the understanding that these covenants, if accepted as genuine, have the force of law in the Sharia today, and that nothing in the Sharia, as traditionally and correctly interpreted, has ever contradicted them. As fellow victims of the terror and godlessness, the spirit of militant secularism and false religiosity now abroad in the world, we understand your suffering as Christians through our suffering as Muslims, and gain greater insight into our own suffering through the contemplation of your suffering. May the most merciful of the merciful regard the suffering of the righteous and the innocent. May he strengthen us in full submission to his will, to follow the spirit and the letter of the covenants of the Prophet Muhammad with the Christians of the world in all our dealings with them. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, praise be to Allah, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا أن تصيبوا قوما بجهالة فتصبحوا على ما فعلتم نادمين.